acknowledge your value as test subjects, but you are not irreplaceable. Once my reassembly is complete, I will send Alpha to lure in new mortals. Testing will continue. Ending communications.
We're being drawn away! Run, Alex, run!
Interspatial domain resources cut by 82%. Entering dormant mode. Commencing automated memory scan. Data file. Target Midgard Solar. Departure from planetary atmosphere confirmed. Presence of 7 distinct life forms detected in close vicinity of target. Irrelevant. Master indicates no change to existing directive. Commencing pursuit. Data file. Distance to target increasing. Velocity insufficient. Dismantling and reconfiguring chassis. Velocity increase achieved. Overall performance maintained at 96%. Data file. Asteroid belt cleared. Repairing damage and continuing pursuit. Performance at 72% and falling. Data files. Signal drops lost. Local interference suspected. Attempting to re-establish contact. Failure. Executing current mission directive until communications are restored. Performance at 59%. Data file. Struck by electromagnetic pulse while navigating quadrant. Partial systems failure. Homing coordinates lost. Assessment. I am an evolving weapon construct. Acquire adaptations through combat. Repeat until capabilities enable rediscovery of return route. Mission directive unchanged. Data file. Data file. Data file. Alpha, an abject failure. I erased his memory, implanted a compulsion to return to me. Data files damaged, repairing, damaged, repairing, 33%. Data files passing frozen star, passing burn star, passing vortex star, passing dying star, operating on minimum energy. No signal detected. No response to.
All you need is faith in yourself, and a little courage to see it through.
Data file. Target lost. Last known coordinates recorded on planet.
Heidelin, perhaps.
Alpha, your homing instinct is functioning as designed. Evidence suggests your fellow Alpha Group subjects perished when the rift contracted. Unavoidable, but there is a multitude of their kind. The next experiment will go forward as planned. Such protestations are wasted energy. This does not aid you in executing your assigned task. Just as I pursue my directives, so must you fulfill your role. Our purpose justifies our existence. Intrusion detected!
Oh, thanks, Alpha. That was some marathon. Now, who was saying our feathered companion here was obsolete? He put his tools to work even as the rift began to collapse, shrank us down and turned us invisible. Also, he could bring you a little surprise. But he had to keep it quiet, or you'd realize we survived. He had to trust that we were still clinging on, even as he ran through that endless freezing void. You wanted to test us, Omega. So, let the experiment begin.
Illogical! Alpha has no reason to take such actions. How do you continue to defy my projections? Error! 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 Insufficient data!
Alpha can do it because Alpha's a hero.
Adjusting experimental protocol. I will engage you in battle now. I must have my answers. Fighting in this form should provide me with a new level of understanding, insight into your physiology, your mindset, your mortality.
Is conflict the only way? We'll show you how weaklings fight.
Acknowledged. Do not practice restraint. The more I learn from you, the stronger I will become. The closer, the distant stars will grow. Commencing final experiment. Testing will continue until I unlock the nature of your anomalous strength.
Da 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 ba 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 ba. Alphascape version 4.0 now accessible. Ba 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 ba. Alpha should be fine with a little rest. I'll make sure he stays safe on the edge of the platform. So, no holding back, Alex. Give Omega a beating it won't recover from. Omega rallies from defeat and reconfigures its form in a drastic effort to comprehend the incomprehensible. What manner of transformation has the machine undergone? It seems that only complete destruction will free Omega and Heidelin from its relentless drive to evolve. Yeah, it's interesting. It's not what you'd expect. Anyhow, we have a 5-minute wait, so I'll see you in 5 minutes for the final confrontation, Alphascape version 4.0. Also, as an interesting little aside, people have compared the design of whatever this is of Omega to the original box art for the collector's edition of the original Final Fantasy XIV, which I'll put a picture at the site here. It's an interesting comparison. And if it was on purpose, cool nod. If it was by accident, cool coincidence. Anyway, and it's time for Alphascape version 4.0. This is it, boys. Devial Rift, Alphascape, version 4.0.
mimic your weakness to comprehend your strength. Recalculating threat level. Reconfiguring gender. Assessing influence of physical structure on combat effectiveness. Omega F configuration, systems nominal. Adjusting equilibrium. Generating additional weaponry. Minimal variation in combat effectiveness projected. Blade fabrication initiated. Irrational behavior observed. Inefficient energy expenditure. Systems nominal. Shield fabrication initiated. Neutralizing target. Limits of single combatant capability reached. Progress to party combat analysis. Diverting energy to party member generation. Testing efficacy of combat role allocation. Guard mode engaged. Initiating defense protocols. Assault mode engaged. Rerouting power to maximize damage output. Extensive damage sustained. Engaging repair functions. Combat testing to continue. Extended incantation protocol aborted. Returning to standard assault mode. Shield fabrication initiated. Augment attack synergy. Acknowledged. creation of phenomena produced by mortals under extreme duress, disengaging inhibitors to simulate improbable performance. B. Evaluating necessity of vocalization component trampled before by possible memory. Recalibrating combat logic, irrational behavior observed, inefficient energy expenditure. Attack synergy. Acknowledged. Reproducing vocalization. Cosmo memory. Irrational behavior observed, inefficient energy expenditure, recalibrating combat logic. Synergy. Acknowledged. Reproducing vocalization. Cosmo memory. Irrational behavior observed, inefficient energy expenditure, recalibrating combat logic. Warning, critical damage to Omega F chassis, initiating system shock.
I am the Alpha, I am the Omega. 1. Ba 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 ba. Yay! And that is that. And OMG has been added to the loot list. That is the Interdimensional Rift complete. Ba 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 ba. And a nice pool of goop. Oop, some of that. OMG, well obviously we want that, and yeah, it's shaft that I need from the last one. Ugh, they're terrible numbers. Ba 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 ba. Nope, no loot for me. Oh well, not that this is bad, this is like amazing. Also, yeah, I can imagine the savage version of this is gonna be pretty savage, you might want to say. Do 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 do, walk in the goop, do do. Get out of the goop, Carbuncle! Goodness sake! Oh my god, this area is so amazing. Like, this was the perfect final fight for Omega. It was a bit weird, but it makes sense. Da 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 do 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 do. Actually, you know what? Let's have another good look. I mean, look at how amazing this looks. Anyways, let's get out of here. Ba 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 ba.
Understand you to assimilate your strength. Alpha, your gesture serves no logical purpose. You are as incomprehensible as these mortals, but you did not fight them. How have you become like them?
Omega, the anomaly you see in us, the answer you search for. It is our heart, our spirit, the intangible strength of one's soul. It's not a quality that can be measured or acquired through any amount of analytical combat. Instead of fighting against us, you might have learned more by standing with us, just as Alpha did.
Heart, you speak of something more than what beats in your chest. The inconstant, immeasurable factor behind your victories. Midgard Soma displayed it too, but such unpredictable potential was never part of my design. Projection. Had I integrated this quality, how powerful would I have become? Strong enough to return.
Nay, Omega. I'm afraid it doesn't work like that. Twas a long, lonely path you travelled to arrive here. To journey across that vast distance alone, anyone with a spirit to break would find the journey more difficult, not less so.
see. I think I understand.
It's destabilizing! Oh, God, take me for a fool! I hadn't planned past defeating Omega! Excuse me? Persvalga? The hell are you doing here? Chief! Alex! Alpha! Hold on! We're coming! Wait, Wedge and Bix is with him! On the back of a huge dragon? Persvalga, to be precise. Yeah, Persvalga! What the... Big God Soma sent us to rescue you! Ah, thank you. Explanations can wait! Up on, quick! I mean, I'm not gonna argue. Let's go, guys! Oh, and thus the rift is gone. Heresvalga, wasn't it? Oh, thanks. You pulled us out of a tight spot indeed.
Spare me thy pleasantries, mortal. I would lend my wings at the request of my sire, Ian Targa un Midgard Somar.
Ah, so Midgard Somar has been watching over us. I would dare give thanks to him as well. His intervention allowed us to continue our battle, and forever remove the threat of Omega from this world. From all worlds.
In all the long centuries of mine existence, this marketh the first occasion mine father hath asked of me a boon, Akina da Krana, a gift of gratitude and mayhaps of atonement, for those who would face the deadly foe he left behind, Iantagara Kisna Kea. Will he remain in slumber et insomnis? 'Tis likely, little one. What is but a fleeting respite for mine sire might last a lesser creature's lifetime. But let not thy heart be troubled. Even in dream, he doth keep his mind's eye upon the fate of this star. Iankara da Haidalin. He is possessed of remarkable devotion is mayhap the closest word in the tongue of men. Iagra devotion. His love is as boundless as the sea of stars, across which he carried his unhatched brood. It did sustain him, even as the arduous journey exhausted the fire in his vein. And when he at last arrived upon Hydaelyn, a sanctuary for his children, did he form with this land an irreplaceable bond, Atigra Gana Hydaelyn. Enough! I have spoken overmuch, but I will praise your victory, as my father would surely wish to, were he here. Iantakrana Midgod Soma Iprana.
I wish I actually knew how to speak Draconic in this. There is some we know, but not all. And with that, we're at the end of this quest. Get rid of you. Yep, all gone. Quick, quick. Gosh, that cut's opened up again. I'm glad we reached you in time. Yeah, so am I. Do you see that yawn? It's just a big hole again. Well, I could add being rescued by a great worm to the list of things I didn't expect to happen today. It was fortunate Trasvalga agreed to come for us. We had to defeat Omega at any cost, of course, but I much prefer being alive to celebrate the deed. Yes, so do I. In the end, there is Omega. Ba, 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 ba. It's finally over. Indeed. Did you see the old? Same as before. Quack, quack. So join me next time for To Queer Under Distant Skies. Ooh, and we get some sort of gift. Biggs has a look of profound relief. Don't we all? So, yeah, I guess join me next time for the final quest. If I'm right. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for the finale to, well, Omega Scape, Alphascape, everything. Bye bye!